On today's Firefly on Tour adventure, join me as I explore the City of Love and Lights, Paris. Let's go! Let us begin our day by riding a metro going to the Louvre Museum. And if you are visiting Paris for a week, don't forget to buy a Navigo Découverte Pass to enjoy all your trips using trams, metro or trains, and even buses.
Going now to Champs-Élysées.
Following the exit to Champs-Élysées, we change the line going to Musée du Louvre. We just entered another entrance going to the Louvre Museum. So from here, you can see or find people queuing already at this very early to get inside the Louvre Museum. Here, you can find the inverted pyramid, but you can see the pyramid outside, which is bigger than this one. From here, we climb the stairs going up and outside the Palais Royal to see the pyramids outside. We want to get a closer look of the pyramids, so we get closer and there is a fountain and the crowds are started to build up and there is a long queue already of the people who want to see inside the Louvre Museum. There is also a hop-on hop-bus passing by the area, so you can use it if you want to take the hop-on or hop-off bus. After that, we went to the Tuileries Garden, the opposite of the Palais Royal or the Louvre Pyramids. There is an ongoing construction of this carousel opposite of the pyramids, and there are also people who will ask you to sign their petition paper, and that is a no-no.
So, nasa likod ko, I was taking some videos, tapos may lumalapit na campaign. Sabi na, gusto mo scene. Sabi ko, no. So, you have to say no, kasi hindi ka naman pipilitin nila. That's one way of scamming some other tourists. So, may mga babae doon, nasa likod namin na nilapitan na ng lalaki. So, say no again.
This is the Tuileries Garden, and it is a public garden between the Louvre and the Place de la Concorde. And it has been a place for Parisians to celebrate, meet, stroll, and relax. Aside from the well-maintained garden and trees here in Tuileries Garden, you can also find here some art installations and sculpture like these twin hearts, the head and the turtle, and many more.
That's Julius Caesar. kita pa dyan. Okay na.
Located in the west corner of the Tuileries Garden next to the Place de la Concorde is the Musée de l'Orangerie. It is an art gallery of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings. This museum is most famous as the permanent home of 8 large water lilies murals by Claude Monet, and also contains works by Paul Cézanne, Henri Matisse, Pablo Picasso, Henri Rousseau, and many more. On the other side of the Musée de l'Orangerie is the Place de la Concorde. There is an ongoing event there, so it was closed. We decided to go to the other side, which is the Seine River, going to the Eiffel Tower. There are both houses and both cafes that we pass along the Seine River.
The Seine River. We're just walking along the Seine River. So, that's the Seine River cruise. Diyan kami sasakay mamaya. We're going to ride that way. Is a Pont Alexander. There is the Eiffel Tower. So we're going that way, and it's raining.
While walking towards the Eiffel Tower, it started to drizzle. So we take shelter under the Pont Alexandre Bridge. Pont Alexandre is a deck arch bridge that spans the Seine. It connects the Champs-Élysées quarter with those of the Invalides and Eiffel Tower. The bridge is widely regarded as the most ornate, extravagant bridge in the city. The rain started to pour heavily, so we decided to change our route and go to Champs-Élysées instead. Here we passed Opera Garnier or Palais Garnier, the most famous opera in the world and a symbol of Paris. Currently, it is under construction, so the building's facade will be invisible until the end of 2024. Because it was raining heavily, we decided to eat somewhere in Champs-Élysées. And we bought an umbrella costing 7.5 euro.
Here. Since it's raining, we changed our plan going to Trocadero. So we are going now to Galerie Lafayette. So here, and we're going there at Galerie Lafayette.
The Galeries Lafayette is an upmarket French department store chain, the biggest in Europe. Its flagship store is on Boulevard Haussmann in the 9th arrondissement of Paris, but it now operates a number of locations in France and other countries. It also offers a panoramic view on top of the building.
La Galerie Lafayette kami. So, hindi pa rin namin pinabibili ng friend ko kasi walang available. So, ayan. Ito yung pinupuntahan dito. Yung terrace, maliban sa mga designer brands. Nakita mo yung kabuuan ng Paris. Yung Eiffel Tower. Opera. Yan yung Eiffel. And we are on top of... Tour Eiffel.
Trocadero. Situated on the opposite side of the Seine from the Eiffel Tower, Trocadero is home to splendid gardens and ornamental ponds and fountains. From the viewing point of Trocadero, you can walk downstairs and walk a few meters away across the bridge of Seine River to catch your Seine River cruise. You can pre-book your schedule of your desired time for your Seine River cruise to avoid queuing and waiting.
The view when you go to Apple. Saan ka? Diyan ka na. So, ayan, nasa boat kami going to... We're doing the river cruise.
Mesdames et messieurs, bonsoir. Si vous êtes en période, vous pouvez select by scanning the QR code that's posted throughout the boat. Toilets on the lower deck under the information point will be closed 10 minutes Chinese, Hindi, German, Portuguese, Korean, Polish, Dutch and Arabic.
Kasama pa yung Louvre. Ganyan ka daw kalaki ang Louvre. Kasi yung Louvre, kanina.
Documentary starts again, and the documentary segues. Le documentaire continue avec l'histoire du quartier latin à droite et à suivre la cathédrale Notre-Dame à gauche. The documentaire starts again with the story of the Latin Quarter on the right, Notre-Dame Cathedral on the left. O documentário segue com a história da Bárbara Latina à sua direita e luego da Catedral Notre-Dame à la izquierda.
So behind me is the Notre Dame Cathedral, yung nasulat. It's Notre Dame Cathedral, yung nasulat.
This river cruise takes an hour from the starting point going back, and it gives you a different view and perspective of what it looks like when you are inside the boat. Also, if you take the 5 o'clock cruise, you will see the whole Paris started to light up, as well as the most awaited Eiffel Tower started to sparkle and glisten from a distance.
Eiffel Museum online right now. So there's the Eiffel Tower over there.
De l'Allemagne, la statue de Zouave sur la droite est devenue une mascotte des Parisiens depuis que lors de la crue de 1910, l'eau est arrivée juste.
After our Seine River cruise, we went back to Trocadero to catch our metro going back to our hotel. While in the Trocadero, we witnessed another glistening or sparkling of the Eiffel Tower for the second time around. After that, we ended our day in a Chinese restaurant.
Kami na hotel namin kasi mali yung nilabasan namin. May nahanap kaming Chinese restaurant. Dito kami kumain. Cost 19 euro naman. Medyo mahal pa din pero okay lang naman kasi price na.
Next, on our part 2 adventure in Paris.